Hi guys, it's Thomas here from COTbase.com. Welcome to our weekly COT review. Today we're going to be analyzing the 47th Commitments of Traders report of 2021. And as we always do, we shall start off by looking at the largest changes in commercials positions. But before we jump to the review, a brief reminder for those of you who are new to COT analysis, the Commitments of Traders report. Here at COTbase.com, you will find all the necessary information to better understand this report. You can actually find some very useful videos too that will guide you through the analysis process, explain to you how to use this report and benefit from the information. And one last thing, just so you know, we have some very good Black Friday deals out that you might want to check. Okay, starting with the review and our first market, that's going to be platinum. Just so you know, we are always showing a few market categories. But if you are a subscriber, you can definitely look at all of them. So metals complex, that's something unique. We combine sector markets and analyze the whole sector. But that's something for our dear subscribers. Platinum is going to be our first market for the review with a 24% change in commercials position. So we are talking about commercials and we are looking at this change size and comparing it to a 52-week look back period. Commercials are of course represented with this red color, and you can see the change over there, this 24%, which is easy to see if you compare it to the past 1 year. It is the largest change in the past 1 year, which is huge. It's a bullish COT change signal coming after a significant decline in the market. So this change signal suggests that this could be the bottom in platinum. We may see the market turn and gain some strength. Moving on to the 5-year chart, you can also examine the extreme situation, and the way I do it is I take the horizontal line. Of course, we're still analyzing commercial net position, and you can see where that lies in the history. So we had that bearish extreme in 2020, early 2020. We have that bullish extreme in 2018. And so we are more or less in between those two. I should point out that the last major extreme, this bullish one from September, which by the way was a successful signal stopping this decline, pushing the market a bit higher, is still in place. So it was not broken yet. We did not see a lower low. So I should say that this bullish extreme signal is the last extreme signal that is acting right now. Gold, another metal for the review, 22% change over here. You can see the magnitude of the change size compared to the past 1 year. Nothing extraordinary, a bit larger than average, but we have seen similar changes quite frequently. It is a bullish COT change signal, so we are happy about that. Of course, if we are interested in gold gaining in value. And of course, if we move on to the 5 years chart, again, you can analyze, its current reading compared to the past 5 years with the help of this horizontal line, and you can see that it is a bit closer to bearish extreme levels. Silver will be the next market, so we're starting with metals here in this review. 18% change over there in silver. Again, we are talking about a larger than average change size, but not huge. But it is bullish, so it's correlating with platinum and gold, suggesting that we can expect a bit of a turn in the market. We may see some strengthening early this week. Moving on to the 5 years chart, you can see that we are more or less in between the two major extremes. So you have to go back to 2017 to see the most bearish extreme that you can find. And of course, from 2018 September, you can see that beautiful bullish extreme in the market. That was really unique. What a great time to buy silver. Moving on to large speculators, COT Extreme, we've got coffee on top of our list with a 262 report extreme. This is visible on the chart. I should point out that we have been in this territory for quite some time. So it is a bearish extreme. But you can see that the market is strong. So it's just, showing to you that in the medium to long run, we should be expecting a top eventually. Because if you go back in time, just until September of 2020, we had a similar extreme that resulted in a top. Now, of course, history doesn't have to repeat itself. It doesn't mean that we are going to see a top right now. We could see a further strengthening of the market, but if that happens, I definitely expect traders to shift their positions accordingly. True US dollar index, well, let's dive into that. Again, this is something unique, only available here at cotbase.com. So I guess you know what the US dollar index is. It represents a basket of currencies. What we did in the true US dollar index is we combined basically the individual currency futures to give our users a better perspective. Since the individual currency futures have a lot more open interest, and of course by that a more analysis value to them than if we look at only the US dollar index. So this is quite an interesting way of analyzing it. And we do this basically by calculating the exact dollar amount of how net long or short the given trader group is. And in case of each currency, and then of course we weight in the currency according to their open interest dollar value. So that's a little bit about the background, how we came up with the true US dollar index. But this is the dollar index chart. And of course, this is our combined COT charts. And you can definitely see that we are at a bearish extreme. Now, it can grow to even greater levels. Just got to go back to April of 2019 to see a bearish extreme at that level. But it is suggesting that bearish perspective is becoming more clear in the dollar index. British pound will be the last market for this review. We have 103 report extreme in large speculators, and of course you can see where that stands in the past. What a beautiful bullish extreme back over here in August of 2019. So we are headed in that direction. Are we there yet? Is this bullish extreme strong enough to push the market higher? We will see, but it is becoming more and more bullish, that's for sure. Don't forget, here at cotbase.com, there's so much to do with regard to the Commitments of Traders report. That's the reason we named our service COT Base. It's really a great base to start off analyzing the Commitments of Traders report. You can analyze any report type, all the data type, including the options only. That's something very unique available here. A bunch of data sets. Of course, digging deep into the analysis with all the tools available, the COT index, the COT move index. We have the long-term trend indicator. We added the volume and open interest analysis, which I think is a great supplemental tool to COT analysis. And if you are somebody who trades a specific market, let's say the British pound we were just talking about, you can definitely dig into its own data and analyze it separately. Anything basically is doable. With our tools. You can look at commercials long, and actually you can also have all these tool sets in our wonderful indicators. So COT Base Pro indicator includes everything that you see on the website. You get actually an access to the COT Base Premium membership, but you can analyze the reports in NinjaTrader. And then ICOT Intraday Indicator, of course, I standing for intraday, is a tool for those of you who are interested in a more shorter term trading. So this is a great tool for you if you would like to get some assistance in getting into trades. And if you look at these charts, what a wonderful example of gold. This is a 1 minute candlestick chart. You can see that the charts underneath the price are very, very similar to the COT charts that we analyze in the reviews. I should point out, this is not data coming from CFTC. This is our own indicator that we worked on for many, many years. And don't forget that here we have a wonderful deal for you that would allow you to get these indicators for a much, much lower price than otherwise. Thank you so much for your attention. Don't forget, today is Monday. The reason we came out with the review later is CFTC did not publish the recent report just until now. I did a separate video on that explaining the release schedule. So thank you very much for your attention. I hope you enjoyed this review, and I hope to see you in my next COT review. Take care. Goodbye.